Okay, and now we move on to Rogue. And okay, wow, what a way to start this. We have the new legendary prime for Rogue, Akama. It's a 3 mana 3/4 stealth, so pretty good, pretty solid card. Death Rattle, shuffle the prime into your deck, and what is the prime? Oh boy, 6 mana 6/5, permanently stealthed. What? Oh, this card is so good. Like this is, I mean, it may be too slow, right? But I mean, Rogue is definitely getting some stealth synergy this expansion, which is fitting. You know, Rogue is a very sneaky class, and this card definitely fits the build thematically wise and power wise. It's very strong because your opponent's gonna have to rely on general AoE in order to clear this guy, and that's not very cheap. So, I mean, if you get this guy early, you're probably in a pretty decent way to win the game, because Rogue has a lot of removal tools and stalling available to them, ways to deal with taunts, so this guy can single-handedly win you the game pretty fast, so look out for this guy in the future. This is an all-star card, both in Standard and Arena. Oh boy, now this is probably my favorite card of the entire set. It's Shadow Jeweler Hanar. 2 mana, 1/5. After you play a secret, discover a secret from a different class. Oh boy. Secrets are finally actually secrets. How do you play around them? When you have all the secrets available? Good luck. This is an incredibly fun card, incredibly frustrating to play against, because 5 health on turn 2? Yeah, that's not easy to remove. Like, I mean, if you thought the unnerf version of, the Kobold that gave you 2 lackeys was annoying, has a 1/5, I mean, this is 1 whole mana cheaper, and you don't need to combo it. So, this pretty much lives in order for you next turn to play a secret and get at least a Paladin secret and keep another secret in your hand. So, that's value. This is an incredibly amazing card, and I can't wait to experiment with it. Really don't want to play against it though. It's just one of those cards, you know. This is an all-star in standard. Not so. I mean, even in arena, a 2 mana 1/5 is okay, but you're probably gonna have better options. So probably don't pick this in an arena unless you already have a few secrets. Still a pretty fun card. Yep. Next one we have Greyheart Sage. 3 mana 3/3 battle cry. If you control a stealth minion, draw 2 cards. That's really powerful. And Rogue does have quite a few stealth minions in this expansion, so you can actually get this significant amount of times. So that's a really powerful effect for a 3 mana 3/3. So I don't know. I mean, if Stealth Rogue is a thing, this card's definitely going in it, because it's pretty good. Let's just see if the archetype itself is good. And if it is, this card is an all-star. If not, oh well, it's a 3 mana 3/3. It's okay in arena. Next time, oh boy, we have Bamboozle. Like, 2 mana secret for Rogue. When one of your minions is attacked, transform it into a random one that costs 3 more. Now, this is a pretty disgusting secret. Like, transforming even a 1-drop into a 4-drop for 2 is pretty good, especially if, your opponent is using a minion, is losing a minion in the process. Like, that's insane advantage for you. And the card is just so disgustingly good. Like, I can't even. This is amazing, right? Even the art style is amazing. I mean, how can you not love this card? Like, the only time you're not is when you're facing it. right? It's just an amazing, amazing card. I think it's 5 stars both in standard and arena. It's just that good. It's awesome. Okay, next up we have another rogue secret. So it's ambush. It's a 2 cost, like all the rogue secrets are. And after your opponent plays a minion, summon a 2/3 ambusher with poisonous. Pretty good tempo wise. You know, you get a 2/3, like it's the equivalent of a 3 mana spell creature. So this is incredibly good in arena. It's still pretty good in standard, you know, if the secret deck is a thing. Like if not, I think only Bamboozle may be played, but you may play this just for people to, you know, never attack your minions. You know, in case it's one or the other. It's a pretty good card. Pretty annoying for your opponent to deal with. It really slows them down because they have to remove the poisonous before they can play their big minions. So this is good in pretty much all stages of the game, as long as you have a threatening minion on the board. It's really annoying for them. I mean, you don't even need to have a minion, right? This is after your opponent plays a minion, so they want to get on the board, you get on the board. So pretty good card. Okay, and now one of the better payoffs for Secret Rogue. If you saw Freezing Trap, you know, the Hunter spell was pretty disgusting. How about having a controllable Freezing Trap on a stick for 1 less mana? This card is insane. So 1 mana 1/2, Blackjack Stunner. Battlecry, if you control a secret, return a minion to its owner's hand. It costs 2 more. So, I mean, more often than not, you're going to be using it on your opponent's minion, but this is flexible enough where you can even return one of your own minions. Like, if you have a really good Battlecry, if you're trying to protect a really important minion, like, if that minion is really important, like, you may not even care about paying the 2 extra mana, you just want to protect it. This allows you to do that. You know, like, you can even protect your legendary in order to get more secrets later on in the game. This is a really good card. I'd say this is I mean, as long as secrets are somewhat viable, this is a 5 star. It's just awesome. I mean, in arena, it's a 1 mana 1/2. Like, it's not the end of the world. And it has the upside. Like, if you already have like 2 secrets, I would pick this in arena for sure. For the potential. Potential is definitely there. Next up, we have Ash Tongue Slayer. 2 mana 3/2, Battlecry. Give a stealth minion plus 3 attack and immune this turn. Oh boy. Great upside, but it's really hard. You know, the consistency. I don't know if you in standard. I mean, in arena it's a 2 mana 3/2. Yeah, I mean you're fine with that. Even if the battle cry doesn't trigger, you don't care. It's an okay 2-drop. But in standard, you know, it's a bit inconsistent, to be honest. You know, it's one of those Feast of Famine cards. Like, if you manage to pull it off, you're way ahead. Like, you can remove something with 3 health with the new, you know, the 3/1 stealth that we're gonna look at it in a little bit. If not, it's just a 2 mana 3/2, which is okay, but not really something you would put in your deck ideally, right? Unless it has a significant effect. You know, we'll see. We'll see if Stealth Rogue has enough support. Maybe in the future this will become better. Only time will tell. And a bit of experimentation. It's very high rolling. Speaking of stealth synergy, we get a 1 mana 3/1 stealth. So this is a great 1-drop, right? It can trade with something like even like a 3-drop. You know, it's a really powerful minion, and you can choose when to unstealth it. Like, it's not like some of the more recent stealth minions, you know, where they're just stealth for 1 turn. This guy is a pretty good card overall. For a 1-drop, I mean, you can't ask much more from a 1-drop. Pretty solid. Great arena card. May even see some experimentation, at least in standard. Maybe even be good enough to run in a few standard decks. Like aggro rogue, this is good. Okay, next up we have another rogue secret. It's Dirty Tricks. After your opponent casts a spell, draw 2 cards. Really powerful. You just... it's a bit tricky to play, right? Because your opponent may know it's this secret and may just not cast a spell, and then you're stuck, you just use the card to do pretty much nothing, get no board presence, nothing. But I mean, the upside is still pretty good, right? I think you would still run it, even given the risk involved. So ideally you want to draw this later. You don't want this to be one of your first secrets, because, or maybe you do, like in case your opponent, let's just place a coin. Like if they want to coin something, you get to draw 2 cards. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you have a combo deck and this helps you get to your combo pieces faster. So it may still be pretty good there. So in arena though, I don't think this is a good secret, because a lot of decks don't have that many spells, and it may be quite a few turns before you get to trigger this effect, and it's a card slot, so I don't see it being very useful in arena. But in standard it definitely has some potential in something like Mali Druid or other such combo decks. Very interesting, and it's another secret your opponent has to play around, so there's that. Next up we have Cursed Vagrant. 7 mana 7/5, Death Rattle, summon a 7/5 Shadow with Stealth. So it's a Ravenhold Assassin with another 7/5 on top of that. So pretty good arena card. Not as good in standard. I mean, 7 mana 7/5. It's not really how you want to play your turn 7. I mean, you may just give up the board entirely and be dead at that point. But I mean, if you pull it off, it's still something your opponent has to deal with. But I mean, it's just too expensive for standard, I feel. In arena it's okay. Like, it's not broken, but it's pretty good value. And your opponent may have to deal with it, so it's decent. And that's it for Rogue. Really excited for the secret package, especially with the legendary and the blackjack. It's very powerful synergy, very good reasons to play the archetype. So I'm excited whenever Rogue gets a new playstyle, because Rogue's really fun. At least I think so. Some people definitely disagree and think Rogue is the worst class ever, but they are wrong. They're just wrong. Rogue is fun.